I've got a little bit of video here that you might like. There's been this sort of conflict that has increased among the Democratic primary candidates and voters and associates and affiliates of the campaigns. Hillary Clinton recently said she didn't know where Bernie Sanders was during the healthcare fight in the 1990s. This was her response to the criticisms that she is in favor of strengthening Obamacare as opposed to being in favor of a single payer system or like a Medicare for all type system like Bernie Sanders. And Clinton said, according to New York Times reporter Amy Chozick, I don't know where he was when I was trying to get health care in 1993 and 1994. And Mike Casca found the picture that you see over my shoulder if you're watching along with me. And it shows that in 1993 and 1994, when Hillary Clinton was talking and trying to push for healthcare reform, that Bernie Sanders was not figuratively behind what she was doing, but he was literally standing behind her as she gave a speech about what she wanted to do. I have some video of this. Bernie Sanders literally and figuratively behind Hillary Clinton when she was fighting for healthcare in the 90s. She says she doesn't know where he was.
Very grateful for the leadership that many people are giving to this great reform effort. And I'm grateful that Congressman Sanders would join us today from Vermont.
Right.
And I am particularly pleased that Congressman Sweat would announce his endorsement of the health care reform, the Health Security Act, today here at his home state.
So others also shared an image of a note that Hillary Clinton actually wrote to Bernie Sanders, thanking him for his commitment to real health care. You'll note that this is signed 1993. And it says, to Bernie Sanders, with thanks for your commitment to real health care access for all Americans and best wishes, Hillary Rodham Clinton, 1993. And they are together speaking, presumably, about health care in the early 90s. So this isn't about the picture or the video per se, Lewis. Few people remember every picture they were in 30 years ago, 20 years ago, whatever. I recently found pictures of me on Ellis Island with the World Trade Center in the background. I had no recollection that I was in these pictures. Of course, I was 9 at the time. I guess I wasn't an adult working on political issues, but still, I think the point is that some of these criticisms on the Democratic side, including from Hillary Clinton, to sort of paint Bernie Sanders as a newcomer to many of these issues, right? John Lewis saying, I don't know where Bernie was in the civil rights fight. Well, he wasn't in Selma, but he was working on those issues in Chicago. Hillary Clinton, I don't know where Bernie was when I was working on healthcare in the early 90s. Well, he was standing behind you as you spoke about it and was the recipient of a letter you wrote to him saying how great it was to have his support on that issue. This is the type of thing that I think is not good for the Democratic primary. I think the debate on issues is really, really good for the Democratic primary. I don't think that getting into this stuff and these sort of fact-free critiques is good. Leave that to the Republicans, you know?
Yes, it's politics, though. This is what you do. And Hillary should know better because they're both career politicians. They've both been doing this for a very long time.
Right.
She knows damn well that Bernie Sanders has been actively pursuing healthcare reform his entire career.
You think?
She knows that. She knows very well. And so she was just counting on the fact that no video like this would turn up. And she, of course, does not remember this particular speech. So she has to do what she can to try to win. She'll say anything to try to win. Here's another example of that.